This video is intended for audiences over the age of 13. If you are not 13 years or older, please click away from this video now. You have been warned. What's going on, you guys? It's your man James, aka JP, back again with the toy room, and today we're gonna do a recent pickups video or a haul video. I wouldn't necessarily call this a haul video because I didn't really pick this up in one, run to the store. This is over the last couple weeks. I picked a bunch of this stuff up, but I did want to show off all the stuff I got. Now, the first thing that I got is actually something very special, and my best man for my wedding, which I was also part of his wedding just last month, he got me this as a groomsman gift. And this thing is just awesome. So a little bit of backstory. If you guys are familiar with the movie Back to the Future, the first movie, which is one of my favorite movies of all time, you guys will remember that scene where Marty McFly drives the DeLorean into the barn and the whole family comes out with the shotgun and everything, and then the kid has a comic book and he says to Dad, look, this is the alien from my comic book. Well, somebody on Etsy, I believe it was, found what that original comic book was, because in the movie they only showed the front cover. So somebody on Etsy found out what that comic book was and tracked it down, and then actually went in Photoshop and Illustrator, and he's an artist, so he redrew all the artwork for the original comic and printed it on high-res paper and all this stuff. And okay, it looks fantastic. So before we actually jump into the comic itself, let me show off some of the other stuff that actually came with it. So we have the re-elect Mayor Goldie Wilson little banner right here, so that is really cool. A nice little prop replica right there. And then also save the clock tower prop replica from obviously the newspaper. But what's also a really nice, really awesome touch is that, look at the back. What does that say right there? That is there we go, that says I love you with the phone number, which is just so good. If you guys are Back to the Future fans, you know what that is about. So that is just really awesome. But now getting into the actual comic, I'm not going to do a whole page by page review of this or show this off, but if this is something you guys do want to see me take a closer look at, be sure to let me know down in the comments below, and I'll make a separate video for this. But it comes in a little protective sleeve, so let me go ahead and take it out of the sleeve. Here we are. So the Tales from Space comic, recreated from Back to the Future, which is just so cool. So you can see right there the DeLorean look-alike, and that's obviously what the kid thought he was seeing when Marty drove into the barn wearing the hazmat suit and everything. But this is just phenomenal. When I tell you that it's like super crispy artwork and everything like that, man, this is crazy. It looks better than some comics do nowadays, to be quite honest with you. But just to show off a little bit of the details on the inside, like I said, if you guys want a more in-depth look at this, I'll do a separate video. But this thing is just so cool. I definitely want to get this framed. There was one little section I did want to show off. You can see some advertisements for DC Comics, which is just awesome. So like I said, the person who made this on Etsy actually went through, hand drew everything, re-sketched everything, and printed it on high-res paper, which, like I said, just looks absolutely incredible. So again, if you want to see more close-ups of this, be sure to let me know down in the comments below, and I will make a separate video for it. But now we're gonna go ahead and put this back in, and we're back. So now let's go ahead and get into some of the other things that I have picked up. Now, keeping the theme with Back to the Future, I actually picked this up yesterday, and this is a brand new Back to the Future Hot Wheels. I feel like they make this every year or every couple years, but it's a DeLorean, so I know there's a little bit of glare, but let's see how close we can get. There you go, so you can kind of see it. Again, it's hard to see in the packaging, but really cool. This was $5.50 at my local Target. This I'm keeping in the package, gonna hang it up on the wall behind me with all my other Hot Wheels premium cars. But I did pick that up. And then I also picked up the Hot Wheels Mario Kart Donkey Kong figure. Again, I have all of the other Mario Kart figures. You guys probably seen my videos on those. So I definitely had to pick up Donkey Kong right there. And I am going to open him, so I might as well just go ahead and do it right here on camera. Give you guys a little bit of a better look, a little bit more a close-up. There you go. So you can see Donkey Kong right there, looking pretty cool. So he's gonna go up on the shelf with the rest of them. So that is Donkey Kong, and I don't know if I've showed this off in older videos or not, but I actually just found this laying around the room, and I forgot I even had it. And that is the Star Wars Droid Factory. This is R2-D2, but this is not any R2-D2, and it's kind of, you know, shaking around in there. I can't really get him to face forward because he is kind of loose in there, but it is from Disney World, the Disney parks. I found this at the thrift store, so you can see R2-D2 wearing the Mickey ears right there. I got this for $2 at a thrift store a couple months ago, and I don't know if I ever showed this off, so just wanted to show that off. That is pretty cool. And then a few days later at that same thrift store, I went ahead and I found this one also from the Disney parks, and that is Donald Duck as Darth Maul. So how cool is that? That is so sick. The fact that they're still packaged and the packaging is in pretty good shape is just really, really cool. And the fact that it's Star Wars, it's Disney, it's the Disney characters cosplaying as Star Wars characters. I wish I could find some of the other ones that are back here, maybe one day, but it was just really cool to find these in the thrift store. So this one I paid $3 for. The R2-D2 I only paid $2 for. Not a big deal. And then also I picked this up. I don't know if I've showed this off either. This was at the Disney Character Warehouse, which is the outlet store. And it's just a droid pack, so can never have too many droids. Really like these variants right here. So very, very nice. I know there is a little bit of a glare, but still really cool to have that. And then I also picked up, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you will have seen my post about this maybe a week ago or so, and that is the brand new Neca Turtles in Time slash figure. Now I only opted to get the slash figure. I didn't care for the other variant paints of the turtles with the whole game paint on it, but I definitely needed to have that slash figure. So as we can see, this figure just looks absolutely incredible, man. Love this design of Slash. I love the artwork, the box art. Man, that Turtles in Time artwork right there from the Super Nintendo just looks incredible. And on the back, you can see that right there on the sides and on the top. Man, so I'm definitely going to keep this packaging. I am going to open this at some point, just not right now. But when I do open it, definitely keeping the packaging intact. So also, I was at Target. And my Target, and from what I've heard, every Target is going under a remodel, if not now, in the near future. So keep an eye out, because my Target, what they're doing is they're remodeling, redoing all the sections, moving sections around the store, and stuff that's been sitting on the shelves that hasn't been selling, they're putting on clearance and trying to get rid of it. So I came up on an absolute steal on the Sega Genesis 6-button layout controllers from Retrobit. Now this will work with the Sega Genesis Classic, and as you can see by the clearance sticker right there, what is it, $5.98? Yeah, so $6 for this, and they're normally $20. So glad that I held off on these. I've been wanting to pick these up, but I decided to hold off because truthfully I haven't even really touched my Sega Genesis Mini like that, but I did want that, and of course I had to pick up 2 of them. So 2 of them for $12 plus my 5% discount for my Target Red card, which is a Target credit card. So these were an absolute steal. $12, maybe like $10, $11 for both of these, and they normally go for $20. Yeah, $19.99 for one. So that was an absolute steal. Very happy to have that in my collection. And the last and final thing, which you guys know I've been on the hunt for a while. If you guys seen my last reviews of Aang and Katara, you will know that I've been looking for Zuko since I made those reviews, and I finally found Zuko. So I will have a review on this coming up in the next couple days. I walked into Walgreens yesterday, finally found him, and I figured out why he's so hard to come across, because there is only 1 Zuko per case. So in each case comes 2 Aangs, 2 Kataras, and 2 Zukos. So if you find him, definitely pick him up because he has been pretty hard to track down. This is the basic version, which comes out at Walgreens. It's a Walgreens exclusive. There is more deluxe versions that's available on like Amazon or your local comic book stores. But if you just want the basic version for, I believe it's 16, 17 bucks, you can get that right there. And in most cases, the basic version has actually been better than the deluxe version, with better head sculpts, better facial expressions. So yeah, and that, yeah, we're just looking around. That is it. That is my recent pickups that I've picked up all within the last couple of weeks, basically. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below what your favorite pickup of mine was, and let me know anything you guys have recently picked up. I'd love to hear what you guys have been picking up. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and get on out of here. So as always, guys, stay tuned for more, and I'll see you guys next time.